the shooting here in Las Vegas. What was the purpose of that?
The purpose was to create unity. There's so much hatred going on at the moment, specifically in America. There's so much divide, and sometimes to get humans, to get them to feel a certain way you want them to feel. For example, focusing on oneness, unity, love, ascension. To get them to want those things, you need to give them a lot of the exact opposite. The more you give hate, the more you want love. Also, with recent natural disasters, as saddening as those events can be, those are not by chance. Those were meant to bring people together as well, to create the unity. Las Vegas, as there was or currently is an energy vortex in Las Vegas that has drawn and attracted light workers from all over the planet to come here. Many don't know the reason why they came here to live. Many are now being awakened to that, and many are still due to awaken. But the veil is thinning, and these light workers will be called upon to awaken. That is why it's important for Albert to attend these meditation groups as he is gathering with his transition team, as light workers, as starseeds, to help humanity. When we meditate, we send the energy of love and healing out into the sky to be spread all over Las Vegas, and then the rest of the planet. Although there are already a lot of energy healers, light workers here, they're still needed to be an event such as what happened recently with the mass shooting to help further bring people together. And we are quite happy to see the result of how this event brought people together. The events are far from being finished, and unfortunately more lives will be lost in the coming years. But all these souls or people that were affected and lost their lives, that was part of their contract. That was what they came to do. Many of them didn't realize it at the time of their passing. Many of them were not awakened yet, but they still set out to accomplish what they came here to do. As for the individual that caused the mass shooting, there are many reasons he did this. He's been having feelings of wanting to be in control at a very young age. This was always the plan. He knew he had a form of mental illness, but he hid it quite well, almost to the point that nobody could tell. He was a master of hiding that illness. He also did not tell anybody what his plan was. He wanted to see how far he could go. Some of it was to feed his own ego, but he felt so strong about this being his purpose. The mental illness was what he wants the focus to be on. In the end, he brought unity. He hasn't crossed yet. He's still lingering on the planet, mainly because of his ego. He does not feel any remorse for what he did. And he's still feeding his ego. But when he crosses, he will decide how he feels about this then. He has not crossed yet.
So if this was pre-contract for those that were down below, if that was their contract, did they make a contract with him as well?
Yes.
So will he be held accountable for that contract if that's what he came here to do?
He fulfilled his contract.
So because we have a thing here of heaven and hell, and a lot of people are going to think he's going to hell.
There is no hell.
Right. He has nothing to be held accountable for because this is an agreement that he came in here with.
He fulfilled his contract. When he does his life review, he will be asked about how he felt and if he's learned his lesson. By fulfilling his contract, he still may not have learned the lesson, as he still feels no remorse. We will wait and see. But he may return again.
Thank you very much for that.